Guys, Elongator Caterpillar here, and welcome to Kingdom New Lands. Now, I believe this is an expansion pack for the actual Kingdom game. So, I'm not 100% sure what's new in it, so we'll just jump on in and get straight to it. Now, I have played Kingdom before. If you guys are new to it, or you're interested in watching other episodes of Kingdom, feel free to go back and look at mine. So, I played this a bit last night, and pretty much, from what I can gather, it's the same setup as the previous game of Kingdom. So everything's exactly the same, only a few minor details. I believe you can get a boat, and things like that, but it's pretty straightforward. Alright, so we're just going to have to go through this tutorial here, because old mate here, the Ghost King, wants us to do stuff. In the last, like in Kingdom, like in the last one, let's see, the original, the base game, it was just like a little floating light, and I don't know why they changed it, but, okay, click and build a wall, yes, I know. Yeah, so it used to be like a tiny little floating light on the screen, but for whatever reason they decided now to get a floating Ghost King. I'm not complaining. Okay, so we just need a bit of gold. So the aim in this game obviously is to expand your kingdom, and then when you conquer enough land, you can then go onto new land and conquer that. It's pretty straightforward. It's just left and right. You can't really screw it up. I mean, I've seen other people play it in the past. The hard part is first starting your game. Like if you're new to it and you don't know how to play it, it does get a bit confusing. Okay, so these are deer. Each deer, in case you don't know, each deer gives you 3 gold when you kill it. That's the boat that you can build. Like I said, I did play this last night. I got to the stage where I built... No, I won't get that. Where I built the boat. However, I didn't conquer the lands and things like that. But it's pretty straightforward. You can't really screw up. With the boat, you need a ton of gold. Now with that, I'll show you what it is. I believe it's some kind of map. I'm not sure... what it does. I don't really know what this part is. I don't know. See, must be the boat where we are. It's stating the island, but we haven't explored left or right, I think. So, I mean, we'll just continue on and we'll keep playing it. So with the boat you need a ton of gold, so you need at least 10 to start it off, and then it's 2 pieces of gold per piece of wood. So if you can imagine that 10 gold just builds just the frame, and then you need a tiny, like a piece of wood, like a tiny piece of wood to fill in the bottom part of the boat. You need 1, and that costs 2 gold, and then it just goes on and on and on. And it is a little bit. You need a lot of gold, and that's where your farmers and stuff come in handy. Hopefully they go and kill those deer. Well, they're inside the base, which is definitely a good thing. Alright, we'll just build this. Sweet. So we've got heaps of gold. Alright, so there's a few things that you can actually do when you play this game. So what I did back here was I upgraded the camp. Now, if you don't build any walls, eventually, like that first one, all it did, that built tents. Built tents. And then what happens is, when you upgrade to, I believe, the next one, you then get these first 2 initial walls here, and on the opposite side as well. That's if you're trying to save money. Again, very, very easy. Once you learn the game mechanics, it's very, very easy. So the general idea of the game is you're a king, and you've got no kingdom. Okay, so you need coins to hire people. Obviously, when they're grayed out, then they're hireable. When they're highlighted, they walk back to your base to go and wait around here, or round about the center of the camp to get their tools and things like that. They won't, like, they'll just stand there until they get tools. Now, the archers are pretty horrible at aiming, as you can see, and at night time, monsters, as you can see, come along and try to attack your base. Yeah, got him. Cool. Okay, so during the day, the archers go out and go and hunt. So obviously, the best thing you could do is, at the moment, is to build up your archers. In the original game, the monsters attacked from both sides. In this one, I believe the portal's only on one side, but then again, I could be wrong. I only played one game of it last night. I played it for about half an hour before I fell asleep. So, again, there's a lot of things different in this game, and the updated version of the previous game than there was in the initial base game. So if before all that had been updated, there was a whole heap of different stuff. Jeez, I'm really going a long way out. Let's see, I've got another chest of gold. That's what I want. Yeah, so in last night's game, okay, so this here, before I go further, this upgrades, or allows you to upgrade to the Stone Age, which allows you to get obviously stone walls, which you can then, which have more HP and they're more resistant to damage and things like that. Or pretty much just they have more HP is the easiest way to put it. Okay, so there's a portal over there, and I'll show you, again, in case you don't know what the portals look like, these are what they look like. That there is a portal in this game. Hang on, I know it wasn't the best point of view. And camera move, there we go. So there's a portal, and the monsters come out of it. If you get too close, it sort of makes a funny growling noise, and then monsters just jump out at you, which, well, it's a portal. What do you expect? It's sort of like going in a black hole. What do you expect? Okay, well, I'm not saying there are monsters in the black hole, but anyway. So, as I was saying, at this stage, you need a lot of archers. Probably not as many as you did in the original game, because you only get attacked from this one side that I'm aware of. Again, like I said, I played it last night for half an hour, and that was it. I didn't have any other issues, didn't play it after that. So I found a portal on one side, and the boat was on the opposite side, which was the right-hand side of the camp. So, my little guys should be marching somewhere. Okay. This is obviously, as you can see, the horse, it's eating grass. Now, the grass replenishes the horse's stamina. So, if your horse, like if you run for an extended period of time... Why are they running back? What's going on? No, they're being attacked by the hunters. Okay, so yeah, if your horse runs for an extended period of time, you'll start to see it panting, and then if you eat grass, it'll automatically replenish the stamina. Even if you don't see any panting, you can eat the grass and it replenishes back to the max. The horse by itself without eating grass, I think it cannot run as far without eating grass. Like, run as much, sorry, the stamina's not as great. But, yeah, with the grass it just heals it, pretty much replenishes it straight away. Once your horse is exhausted, it takes about 9 puffs of breath, so obviously I think it's about 9, maybe 10. So you'll see what I mean if I just keep running. Let's get this guy. Okay, so again, this is a little bit different. This guy in the first one, the caravan, he brought you tools and things like that. In this one, he gives you money, which is a bit different. I mean, I'm not complaining, so I'll upgrade this. Okay, cool. Nice, he'll give me more money. There you go, mate, have some gold. So see how he was grayed out? Holy jeepers. Let's see if there's any other one. By the 6th day, I was rich. Yes. Well, yes, I am rich. Okay, so on the right-hand side, I don't believe there's a portal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on expanding my base out to the left. I'm not going to build it there. Yeah, build it. So the way you do it is you just demolish trees, and then you build your base. You expand it. Now, in this game... okay, sorry, I'll just talk about this guy. So, see here, you give him 1 coin. Somehow he turns that 1 coin into, like, 8 coins? I don't know how, he just does. But, yeah, I'm not complaining. So these are the sides that you use for your farm. Eventually we'll get into it. Alright, now, I've got to talk about the farms here. So see this out tree here. This is virtually the border. Okay, so within this tree and this tree, this one right here where the crown's sitting, is the realm of this camp. If you destroy any one of those two trees, so either the left one or the right one, what will happen is that camp will then disappear, and see this running stream here, that will then obviously turn to a farm. If you see a running stream like that, that turns into a farm at one stage or another. So once you've cleared all the trees, it'll turn into an area to farm the land, which you actually get a lot more gold out of farms than you do out of hunting. Like obviously you can have now this guy here, he actually is I believe a banker. What he does is, when he collects enough money, he just puts it in the castle. So if you've got too much, you give him however much you want, and he puts it in the castle. The next day, he comes back, or he reappears. At night time he disappears, and not during the day he reappears. And then, okay, so I'm gonna have to just we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, so during the next day he reappears and gives you money along with your caravan as well. So, we're going to... man, it's going to take forever. But they should, by the night time, get it over to the other side. So, I think it's... Now, sorry, I'm going to talk about the monsters. Now, they only attack you at night time, and generally speaking, I think they attack you from both sides, unless this game is different. I'm not sure. So, on every 5th night, so when it goes to day, you'll see some Roman numerals pop up in the middle of the screen. You'll see those pop up, and then obviously that's the day. During the 5th night, I believe it is, there's what they call the blood moon. So the moon in the background, it obviously turns red. Now there's a lot of monsters that come out and attack your base. If your base isn't strong enough, they run through and they pretty much destroy it and kill all your people, which is not good, and I don't know why you're going out here. Okay, so that's what happens on the 5th, or yeah, 5th, I'm pretty sure it's a 5th night. And then, just say that, they tip their hat. See, he tips his hat. Like he salutes me or something. Well, I don't know what he does. Does something. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade this, because I got plenty of gold. So as you can see now, the walls are stone, and he's standing there ready. Sweet. So I can upgrade that to more, but at this stage I'm not going to. Don't really need it. Let's go back and get my gold. Okay. So see how the guy on the left gave me money? Then that guy gave me gold. Okay, what this part here is for... I'm going to have to get a heap more archers. Damn it. There's only like 2 camps in here, in this land. Makes it a lot harder. Now what was I going to say? Yeah, more archers. Yeah, so these are now obviously stone walls, and they can defend off attacks a lot better than what other places were. Now these 2 things here, that allows you to build knights, or sorry, I guess just call them footmen. It's a lot easier. So it allows you to build footmen, so shoot guys with swords and shields, and then also allows you to build specific archers, which will then be able to go and attack the portal on the left hand side. So depending on what side of the castle you build these, you decide, so the left or the right hand side, so this one or this side, that's where the guys will then go. So they'll wait at the gate just like your normal archers, and then when you hit the flag and you give money to the flag, what they do is then that's like their payment. They go, okay, let's go ahead, and then off they go. They plod on off to the gate and attack it. I haven't actually done that in this version or the expansion of the game. Let's see, there's a bit of gold here. Okay, so this is where a farm is, but we will get into that a little bit later. So that's the basic premise of the game. What night are we up to? 4. We're up to day 4. Oh, nice. Yeah, why not? Man, he's ready and raring to go. He doesn't want to stop. See, you need more archers. I'll show you the Blood Moon eventually when we get to it. Come on, mate. Come on back. Come and have a party. Okay, so the horse is panting. 1, 2, 3. If you try and run, it does that. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Wow, 14 breaths. Or 14, like, pants. I just say breaths because pants sound funny. It's like, yes, I panted. Or, the horse panted sounds better. Pants is just like, yeah, what are you wearing tonight? Oh, I'm wearing pants. What are you doing outside the gate? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just... Hopefully, yeah, well, what are you doing outside the wall, I mean. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave this video here. If you do like the video, hit the like button down below. If you have any comments, questions, queries, also put that down below too. But until next time, guys, be safe, and I'll see you then.